Good morning. We are in Husavik. We got up this morning. I never did film the guest house. I'm sorry. It was very cute. It was like an old Victorian style house. She had it decorated really cute. And we left there at checkout at 10:30. We were like doing our best just to try to get out at 10:30 because we slept in. And now we came over to this cafe bakery and we're going to grab some coffee and a pastry. It's a very small town. So we're going to walk around here a little bit and check it out, but we're going to go into this bakery and I'll bring you along with us. What's everybody thinking about getting? The cost for the coffees and a few pastries was $40 US. After our breakfast, we walked past this cute church and down by the harbor. Did a little shopping, and Tiffany got this handmade wool sweater that's adorable with puffins on it. As you can see in these pictures, despite the fact it's June, it is important to pack layers. We often wore our hats and jackets. Little window where you can get fish and chips to go right at the harbor, so I'm sure it's very fresh. And Matthew is getting a breakfast sandwich from this little food truck here. And then we're going to get on the road to go see some waterfalls. We considered doing a whale watching trip because Husavik is the whale watching capital of the world, but we have done it before while on vacation in Maine, so we decided against it. Driving out of town, leaving Husavik. Lots of people were stopped here, so Rick decided to pull over so we could take a look at the view. The one tire was a little bit low on air earlier, so we had to fill it up with air. So I'm sure he's probably going to check that and make sure it's okay now. So we're going to turn this around and look at this view. So it turns out, Matt just read this sign, and these are volcanoes. So it's like a location where you can see multiple volcanoes. Well, golly gee, it says that the road is impassable, so I think we need to figure out how to turn around. Okay. Well, since that road was closed, said it was impassable, we had to turn around and find a new road. Luckily, we did pack our paper map, which turned out to be not very useful, but Matt was able to use his maps and figure it out. So we had to backtrack a little bit, but we're back on the road now. That's all you got for me? Alright, we are in a very unique landscape here. We have snow, rock, it's not green, looks almost like the surface of the moon. Here I am, June 21st, standing in snow. This is Iceland for you. They say the weather changes here very quickly. No, I don't think the snow is new. It's still just kind of cool to be on snow. So let's go look for this waterfall.
Figure out this place yet?
Pretty landscape down there. Wow. Is it pretty? Oh, wow! It just opens up into this beautiful green area.
So much is just
That is beautiful. Totally just hidden. This area behind us where we came from, it just looks so desert and dead and gray and brown. You just walk a little bit from the parking. Here it is. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's a wrap on this waterfall. It was a quick little walk from the parking lot.
Wrap it up.
Once we got here, now we're gonna head back and head over and find
Dentafoss.
Detafoss?
Dentafoss.
Detafoss.
There's no end.
All right, Detafoss. Let's go look for that one. It should be nearby. All right, heading to Detafoss. Google Maps said that the west entrance of Detafoss was closed. So we attempted to go to the east entrance. But that road was actually closed. 864 had a sign up that said road closed. So we actually are on the west side, the one that the Google Maps originally said was closed. And it's not. It's wide open. Tons of people here. So glad that worked out, and we are only had to go a little bit out of our ways and backtrack a little bit. So we're going to check it out now. There's still snow on the trail. It's melting. It happens, I guess, in early spring. This time of year, as the snow is melting, the ground is often wet, but it is always uneven. All of these trails have uneven rocks, so make sure to wear comfortable, well-fitting hiking boots. The spray from the waterfall goes mostly to the west bank of the river over stone platforms and hiking trails. The area close to the waterfall is often very wet. Paths can be slippery and hazardous. All right, let's check it out. Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, so we took those steps down to come closer and check out the waterfall closer. It's like a Niagara Falls. It's amazing. Absolutely beautiful. You can't see them on video, but there are so many bugs. Coming the way that Matthew found us, down the west side, we were able to see 3 waterfalls. The one that starts with H-A-F, I'll put it here in the bottom. And then you park at the Detafoss, so you can park for that one, and it's just a short walk to that fall. Then drive over to the parking for Detafoss, and it's about, what did it say, 0.2 kilometers or 0.2 miles, 0.2 kilometers, I think, to the fall. A little bit uphill and rocky and steep and spots with slippery steps if you want to get down low to closer to the waterfall. And then from there you can also walk over to Selfoss and see that waterfall, which is just right here. I'll show it to you. So Detafoss has bathrooms for your use for free. They are composting toilets. And we're done. A little worse for wear, all a little tired after that hike. It's just a lot of uneven ground, so you always have to be paying attention to where you're walking so you don't trip and fall and twist your ankle and then you're out of commission for the rest of the trip. But other than that, it was good. It was worth it to see those 3 beautiful waterfalls. Now we're going to drive to one more and then head back to the town of Akureyri. We've arrived to our last waterfall of the day. as we drive from Husavik back over to the Akureyri area because we're working our way west to get all the way around the country. We had to kind of backtrack a day and go back east to Husavik because that was the only way we could do it so that we could get to the Grímsey based on when the ferries were leaving and stuff. So we had to backtrack a little bit because I did want to go to Husavik and go to that thermal bath. So we're on our way back to Akureyri tonight, and then from there we continue west. But right now we're at our last waterfall of the day, which I will show to you. There's people over there on that side. Looks like there's some trails over here too. Take pictures. Beautiful. This waterfall, Rick says it's his favorite. He loves how there's multiple falls kind of coming down. So we are walking around to the other side of the waterfall. Matt almost got ran over because he was walking behind a car that was backing up. The driver wasn't paying attention. Matt wasn't paying attention. Luckily, Rick was and told Matt to stop. So now we are walking around to the other side of the waterfall. See the same waterfall from a different viewpoint. They have these steps so you can go down on the rocks closer to the waterfall. So we're gonna go do that. And we're out of here. It was a good one. Now we're heading to Akureyri, get checked into our guest house, and go out to dinner.
Time to eat.
Yeah, it's been a long day when all we really had was coffees and pastries, and then Tiffany and I shared a yogurt. So we somehow never got lunch today. So everyone's a little hungry and ready for a good meal. So we'll check back in at the restaurant. The apartment we stayed at, called G10 Apartments, wasn't the most affordable place, but it was very nice. Okay, we're just arriving to our apartment for the night. This is the nicest place we've stayed in yet. It's above what looks like maybe an ice cream shop, but got this living room. We have a patio out here. A full kitchen. I guess had I realized that, instead of making dinner reservations, we could have just cooked. I mean, a full stocked kitchen. That's nice. And not one bedroom for the kids, but 2 bedrooms for the kids and a bedroom for us. So it's pretty darn nice.
This living room is nice.
And wow, this nice bathroom.
Yeah, I like all the sunroofs. Natural light.
The skylights.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kitchen has a really nice skylight. That's really nice. All right, well, we're just gonna drop our bags and grab some dinner. We'll be back. I walked down the street to this restaurant. The food was very good. I did not film anything while we were there. We just were hungry and enjoying eating. We got this bread as an appetizer. I got the steak dinner. Forgot to take a picture till it was almost gone. The kids shared chicken fajitas. And actually, I forget what Rick got to eat. The bill was $180 US. After dinner, we grabbed ourselves an ice cream cone, and we had to laugh at this sign because this drink is called crap. So we thought that was pretty funny, but the ice cream was yummy. And then we stayed up playing cards till all hours of the night. So I didn't say it last night, but thank you so much for coming along and following us and If you aren't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We really appreciate it. And come back tomorrow, which is actually now today, to see where we go to. Thanks so much. Bye.